2 Chronicles chapter 8, verses 14 to 16. According to the ruling of David his father, he appointed the divisions of the priests for their service, and the Levites for their offices of praise and ministry before the priests as a duty of each day required, and the gatekeepers in the divisions at each gate. For so David, the man of God, had commanded. And they did not turn aside from what the king had commanded the priests and the Levites concerning any matter and concerning the treasuries. Thus was accomplished all the works of Solomon from the day the foundation of the house of the Lord was laid until it was finished. So the house of the Lord was completed. Amen. Faithful servitude. Solomon, the king of Israel, was a faithful man. He was a powerful man. He was a wealthy man. But he served God faithfully and humbly. He submitted to God, knowing that all that he had because of God. It was from God. What kind of servants are we? Are we faithful servants who are interested in what our master takes pleasure in? Are we faithful servants who know and act like all that we have is from God, that it's because of God? Or are we disloyal servants who mistakenly think and believe that we are masters of our own house? Solomon, being a powerful man and being a wealthy man, being an actual master of his house, kept himself humble before the Lord. Even with all of his wealth and power, he submitted to the will of God. To Solomon, his wealth, his abundance, his power, his fame did not put him above the true king. He kept faithful to God by serving him, by worshiping him, by honoring him. Solomon, he had to fight the temptation of being the master of his own house, the master of his own life. He had to fight to keep himself humble before the Lord. Faithful servitude. In times of abundance and in times of lacking, in times of sorrow and in times of joy. Will you choose to be a faithful servant of God? Will you choose to keep yourself humble? Will you choose to submit to the will of God? The temptation will be great to be the master of your own house, to take things into your own hands, to take advantage of your resources, of your power. But I urge you, remain faithful, for God is